Hello guys, I'm Tim Klenk with MasterTech, America's #1 bumper-to-bumper service collision renovation center here in Elkhart, Indiana. Today we've got a 45-foot Newmar Dutchstar. It's a 2008 that came over here. Customer last year had a new roof put on the coach by a local shop, and they didn't do the job right, as we commonly see in this industry, and you all know. So this roof is actually holding water. It has got a reverse bow on it of almost a ½ inch. So literally it's a swimming pool on the roof, unfortunately. So we are removing the entire outside roof. We will then determine what the damage is to the trusses on the inside. We already know that the inside ceiling panels, there's at least 6 or 8 of them that are not glued or not laminated to the inside of the roof anymore. So what this job is going to entail is we're going to be taking off the side seams, removing every accessory from the roof that's on top. We're removing the awnings, of course, on the other side as well. This entire roof will be coming off, and we're talking the exterior to start with, so we can determine what the damage is underneath, what trusses are bent, which trusses need to be replaced, etc., or just reinforced. And then the ceiling panels on the inside that are separated will determine whether or not they've just come unglued, or if they're exactly water damaged. We'll determine if the fiberglass needs to be replaced. But you know, in the scope of doing this entire job, a shop needs to know what they're doing. This is just not a rubber roof replacement, because this is a fiberglass roof. This is not your standard roof replacement. So there's a lot of people out there that just don't know what the heck is going, as this customer found out. So they spent literally months away from their coach thinking it was going to be done right, and it was really just screwed up. So now it's coming back to get it done right here at MasterTech. So we will be doing the discovery and fixing this coach to make it back to original, or better than the original coach was made, to keep this high-end coach and customer you know, living the RV lifestyle and enjoying the lifestyle. So looking over this entire job, you can see this is the inside view. You can see that the sconce up here, the trim over the top of the slide, this is actually dropped down to the point. So you can see that the ceiling panels are loose to the point to where it is actually a reverse fishbowl, allowing water to hold up on top of the roof. So the only way to do this is to take off the outside of the roof, and physically start from the outside and go to the inside. Determine whether or not we can just rebrace the trusses, whether or not we have to replace them, just, you know, what is needed. We don't know right now, so this is the discovery point that we want to make sure. We will take photographs along the way to be able to educate the customer as to what's actually going on. But they're right at the right shop, because we've been doing this, you know, for 25 years as MasterTech. I've been doing this all my life. So I'm Tim with MasterTech. We'll make this coach right for the industry and for the RV owner. After taking off the entire roof itself and the decking that was on top of it, is that we had a reverse bow to the actual entire roof assembly. So if you look at this, one of the major problems is this area has been leaking. In other words, air conditioner maintenance or air conditioner seal, and whether it's leaking, whatever, but you can see between the actual truss and the actual ceiling panel that here we are over about an inch down. So it's dropped that far. That one's delaminated, that one's delaminated, and goes through the entire roof, other than in the middle where the actual bathrooms were, where the bathroom interior walls were, and those were actually holding the ceiling up to the bottom of the rafters. So this is a major job in order to do it right. And you know, even this one here, this is actually a brace, aluminum brace, that usually is supposed to go to this rafter, and the pressure has been so much that it actually sheared both of the aluminum welds off of that. So this is, you know, you can see this is the actual roof itself, and we're going to end up having to put a whole brand new roof on this thing from front to back, side to side, to make it right, and to be able to stand behind something and you know, make this coach back to what it once originally was. So here we are on the back of the coach on the Mountain Air, and you can clearly see that the work that was done by this certified RV that put this roof on the coach. They did makeshift repairs on the trusses. It looks like they actually tried to screw these plates to support the outside to the inside of the truss, which would have given it strength in order to do it. Over here they ran a couple of basically metal screws from the bottom to the inside. Here you can clearly see that we're over about a 1/2 inch of drop. This AC has been continuing to leak because, of course, if there's no crown to the roof, you have a flat roof. If you have a reverse crown, you got a fishbowl. Fishbowls hold water. Water is the enemy to every single recreational vehicle or house in the industry. So we're going to be ending up doing this thing the right way, and it's the MasterTech way. Here we're on top of the Newmar that got the entire brand new roof, inside and out. Now we were able to save a couple tiles on the inside that were not damaged, but overall it's got a good 80+% of the ceiling tiles replaced. It's got trusses that are doubled up at each one of the ACs, and wherever else we felt that it needed additional support as well. And complete brand new insulation, complete brand new AC ductwork, and the accessories such as the ACs and other accessories that were actually reusable were actually reused to keep the cost down. Now the sides of the radiuses are not painted yet. The customer is going to do a return trip in order to have that done, but complete brand new gel coat roof front to back, and this is how it is done, and done right here at MasterTech. We are America's #1 bumper to bumper service, collision, renovation, and integration center here in Elkhart, Indiana.